Well, this is Grinnell. This is the neighborhood that got hit by the bad hurricane. Tornado. Look how everything's torn up. Isn't that sad? You know, I'm going to head over to here a little bit over to the left, and I think it's the same thing. So the tornado must just come and just cut a swath through this little town. They said this, I talked to BJ and Jesse at the Bluff restaurant and bar in Oakley, and they said that this one hit a lot closer than they normally do. Look, there's still debris. This is just 2 weeks ago. I feel kind of bad going in, but you know, this is just so darn sad. You know, these people work so hard and they don't live really great. You know, I think they live probably great lives, but you know, just when you don't have a ton and then it all gets wiped out, that's so sad. The guy I talked to was probably 35, was renting this house. He went into his basement. He said he had to borrow clothes after. He's living with his parents now, and it's just a tough situation. You know, here are some trucks that are cleaning up debris right now from the, you see it right there. You got to clean up debris from the big, you know, from the hurricane, from the tornado. And looks like there's some people fixing the roof. Just a lot of dump trucks. Wow, look at that. Holy moly. Look at this poor community, just wiped out. I'm gonna wipe out if I slip on this mud, but it is just tragic. Wow. So sad. Well, and I hope they recover and do well. It's amazing how much they've already cleaned up. Look at those vehicles. Young man I talked to lost 2 of his farm trucks. I mean, everything's so clean compared to where it was, but oh my God, right by a school too. I guess it happened at night. See those vehicles? All their windows are knocked out. Well, Grinnell, Kansas. Howdy. So sorry about your community.
Well, that's all right.
It's just so sad.
It is, but there's a lot to be thankful for too.
Oh yeah, I heard no one was hurt. I talked to a young man whose house was wiped out. He's a renter. I was over in Oakley. And gosh, you know, my dad's from a little town like this, and just, you know, you get hit by that and it's just sad.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
is.
it is, because there's not that many jobs here for people to come back.
No,
Back for.
Yeah.
he lost his whole house. He's living with his parents now.
Yeah.
He's got a job doing oil field service, which is
Yeah.
nice. So,
Yeah, it pays good, and that's kind of one of them deals where it'll pay all right.
Oh, we're okay. We're just walking.
oh, sorry.
This main road right
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. You guys have a great day, and thank you for being careful. Yeah, no, I've really just
So,
sad.
where are you from?
You're gonna go, yeah. Well, I'm from California, but I'm originally from Colorado.
So did you drive out all the way, or
Yeah, I've gone over. Gone across the Sierras. I've gone highway.
that?
Yeah,
You
highway.
might be getting pretty good at it.
Well, I'm 60. I'm 63.
See, yeah.
So I think this is my mobility scooter. You know, at Walmart.
That's all right. I think it's kind of interesting. You got a belt that ties you on there, don't it?
Well,
Oh no, you don't.
no, you just stand.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but so I went across Highway 50 all across Nevada, and
So
Just-
it's electric, I assume.
yes, sir.
So how do you charge it up?
You know, I just, I always stay at, go to a little, I'm only taking tiny roads. So, you know, the Bluff Cafe over in,
Yeah.
yeah, so, that's a typical place. Going to Bluff,
Mind if I plug this in for a little bit?
yeah, give them $20 because, you know,
Yeah,
they,
it'll suck juice.
yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks juice out. And then just eat and chat and go on.
That's crazy.
It's been the greatest experience.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
People have been so darn nice. I'm going all the way to Washington, D.C.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, hot dog.
Well, you know what's so fun about being here is my grandpa, both my parents are from Kansas and they went to KU, and
Oh, yeah.
my grandfather during the 30s bought up little newspapers in western Kansas, and you can guess how that business went.
Yeah.
So my mom was born in Goodland.
Huh. Well, see, one of my good friends, we used to live in Waukene, and we moved out here for our grandkids. And Waukene's just east of here, 40 miles.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but there was a newspaper there, and the guy that ran it was a good friend of mine, and he still had a viable newspaper, and he passed away.
It's so important having local news because, you know, you got to have a place where it deals with local events
stuff.
and stuff and allows you to sell stuff on it and do all that. You know, Craigslist isn't good enough. And you know, I used to do management consulting work. And have you ever heard of Hewlett Packard? You know, so the Hewlett Foundation, which was founded by that, one of their causes were trying to keep small newspapers in towns because they say it's important because the news doesn't get covered.
Right.
And so this has been just a treat coming around here.
Oh, well, that's good. What was your name?
My name's Steve Maupin. Hey, can I give you a big Kansas so much? Like he was raised in Emporia. And he'd go around a lot this way. So he made a book of every town in Kansas called like Kansas Commerce and Industry. Oh. And he did an overview of every little town.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and so he, of course, no one would buy it, but he self-published. He had some money. And so he gave it to each grandkid and gave it to his kids. And so part of my fun is like I'm going to go through here and then go compare the towns. So I'm filming towns that I go through just so I can kind of compare it to my grandpa's.
That's hilarious.
Might be a little difference.
Yeah, but it's still really...
I think that's cool. You better watch that tire. It's getting kind of skinny on one side.
It's got some problems. I need to have one. You know,
I don't think there'd be a toe in on that.
no.
It's just
You know, I got to get my alignment right.
Yeah. Well, we'll let you go. It was a pleasure visiting with you.
Oh, it was such a treat. Thank you so much for letting me talk with you.
And be very careful.
Oh,
Yeah, watch it for nails.
She's right. This road, that's where all the heavy trucks are hauling the stuff out.
I don't think she's known I had to go over the Sierras with no shoulder with trucks going right beside me, but she's very sweet.
Yeah, well, we worry about folks here.
Well, you know what? I've spent quite a few nights in Hayes when we've been crashing, go see my grandparents in the blizzard.
Yeah.
And people always take people in.
Yeah.
No, always.
So nice to speak with you too.
Yeah, you take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm kinda interested to see how you make that. Yeah, away you go.
It's a nice little town. Really nice little town. Aren't those nice people? Well, I thought that was really neat. I'm glad I got to see Grinnell, and I hope Grinnell comes back and thrives. Look, a cool house, a circular house. That's really neat. I hope it thrives and comes back, and all these people have wonderful lives. You know, I just hope that happens.